Hi everyone. Good morning, guys. Very good morning, all of you. How are you all? Hope you're all doing well. So, audio both are clear, everyone. Somebody check it. Audio and video clear, everyone. Yeah, good morning, Deepak Pandey. Very good morning, Deepak Pandey. Right. So here this highway quick revision will be going for, you can say, right, what is the highway quick revision? Right, this is already up to this visual aids we have completed now. So no, this highway quick revision series will be continuing this series, you can say. So all of you, welcome to Unacademy. Let's crack it, right? Everyone, get ready to crack, all of you. So what is that referral code you have to use always, right? RP Civil is the code you have to use. And this is my profile, you can follow me at which, and this is the referral code you have to use always, right? Yeah, Rishikesh, good morning. Now these are all GATE 2024 All India Rank 1 from various branches of engineering from Unacademy. And so this is going to be the latest batch starting for this GATE ESC 2025 on March 30th. So fluid mechanics by Jaspal sir will be starting, all of you. So don't miss this. RP Civil is the code you have to use always, right? What is it? RP Civil is the code you have to use, right? When you are enrolling for this batch, you can say. Sangram batch for this 2026 also, fluid mechanics by this Jaspal sir will be starting on March 30th, right? Don't miss this, everyone. What is that referral code you have to use, right? RP Civil is the code you have to use, right? So this is a placement related batch, will be starting on March 30th, everyone. So here that Holi celebrations are, you can celebrate Holi with Unacademy. So these prices are going to be raised by 30%. And before that, here for this new batch starting on this 30th March, so Ummeed and Sangram batches, right, you can get 50% off, right? So 1 year subscription you can get it, which one? This 19,999, you can sell off you. So get access to all batches in the one subscription and subscribe now, right? Don't miss this. These are all the books you will be getting when you are taking this iconic subscription. They will be delivered to you within 15 days of your subscription, you can say, right? Now, so no cost EMI option will be available, with that too with 0% interest on your EMI option, you can say, right? So these are, whenever you are taking this plus subscription, so whenever you are taking this plus subscription, these are all the features. When you are taking this iconic subscription, along with the plus features, will be having these additional features, all of it, right? So whichever is suitable for you, try to select it, everyone, right? So these are all completed now, the geometry design of this cross-sectional elements and everything. So which one? These highway visual aids, right? Geometry design of this highways, that stopping set distance, that chapter 2 gets over. Already we have completed, is na? Chapter 3 overtaking side distance over. Chapter 4 that visual aids also gets over, na? If you just observe it, these are all the things. Chapter 4 this intersections, visual aids and this occlusion zone and everything we have done, na? Right. So today we'll be starting which one? This is chapter 5. Okay. Today we'll be starting which one? This is chapter 5, you can say. So what is that? Lecture 7 on this quick revision of this highway engineering, that is a horizontal alignment part 1, right? So here chapter 5, that is your horizontal alignment will be doing, right? What is it? A horizontal alignment, this horizontal curves, if you just observe. Horizontal alignment means that these are located in which manner, you can say, if you just observe. These are located in this horizontal manner only, no? Yes or no? These are located in which manner, you can say, that alignment is located in the horizontal plane or in this vertical plane, you can say that alignment is located in this horizontal plane, obviously, na? Is or no? Alignment is located in this horizontal plane, obviously, you can say, if you just observe, right? Isn't it? Now we'll be going for this horizontal alignment, right? Yes, na? Now, first we'll be going for which one? This horizontal curves with this super elevation, right? Horizontal curves with which one? This is super elevation we'll be seeing, right? Yes, na? How many formulas gets over? This is your 75th formula gets over now. Now coming to this, we'll be starting with this 76th formula. Okay. So 76th, right? What is it? You can say condition of vehicle on this horizontal curve, right? What is it possible? Tell me. Condition of vehicle on which one? On which curve you can say? Condition of vehicle on this horizontal curve, right? Suppose if that P by W, right? What is that P by W? You can say, everyone. What is that P by W? You can say that P by W is nothing but your centrifugal ratio, na? Yes or no? P by W is nothing but which one? You can say that P by W is nothing but your centrifugal ratio, if you just observe, right? So what is the centrifugal ratio, or you can also call it as which one? This impact factor or not? Yes or no? Centrifugal ratio, or you can also call it with which name? That impact factor, if you just observe, right? Centrifugal ratio, or you can also call it as which one? This impact factor, right? Centrifugal ratio means that which ratio? Ratio of the centrifugal force and this weight of this vehicle. Na? If P by W is greater than this F, right? Which friction you will be having? You can say lateral friction only you will be having. Na? Here, this is your horizontal curve, if you just observe. When your vehicle is moving like this with velocity v, centrifugal force P is acting in this direction. This is your outer edge, you can say. This is your inner edge, you can say. And friction will be that lateral friction will be acting in this direction. Na? Coefficient of friction into that normal reaction. And what is the friction, you can say? It is a longitudinal friction, or it is your lateral friction, you can say. It is your lateral friction. Na? Is or no? Now coming to this, right? What is that? If you just observe, right? This is your, what is the centrifugal force will be acting in this left hand side direction, and this is your outer edge and this is your inner edge, and friction will be, that lateral friction will be acting in this right hand side direction, you can say, right? Coefficient of friction into this normal reaction, if you just observe, right? Yes, now what is this value, right? This is your capital H, total height of this vehicle, and this is your which one? This CG of this vehicle. This is your small h, you can say, right? And what is this? You consider this is your small h is your CG height. This B will be your which one? This width of this vehicle, right? Small b will be your width of this vehicle, you can say, right? If P by W effect is greater than this B, what is it, you can say? Effect is higher and this resistance is lesser, right? What will happen? That a skid occurs or skid will not occur? Tell me. Skid occurs definitely, na? Yes or no? Skid occurs definitely, right? Unsafe, right? Similarly, if that P by W will be lesser than F, right? What does it mean? It is safe in skid or it is not safe in skid, you can say. It is safe in skid, na? Yes, it is safe in skid, right? Which is skid, if you just observe? Obviously, this is your lateral skid, na? On the horizontal curve, the skid will be which one? This is a lateral skid only, right? There is no longitudinal skid, we can say. Okay. Now, suppose if it is, if that P by W is equal to F, right? What is it, you can say? If that P by W is equal to F, right? What is it, you can say? This is in which condition, right? This is in this equilibrium condition, na? This is in which condition, you can say? This is in this equilibrium condition or not, right? Yes, that is in your equilibrium condition, you can say, if you just observe, right? Is not? Now, this is with respect to this condition of vehicle on curve with respect to this skid, right? Now, similarly, what is another condition of this vehicle will happen? Tell me. What is another condition of vehicle? H curve means it is your horizontal curve only, no? So which parameter will be taking, if you just observe? That is your overtaking will be taking, na? Overtaking conditions will be checking, if you just observe, right? So overturning, not overtaking. Lateral skidding and this overturning rate, both parameters will be there, na? Yes, lateral skidding and this overturning rate, both parameters will be there or not? Yes, we have to check both the parameters, right? Suppose if that P by W will be greater than B by 2H, right? Greater than which one? This greater than this B by 2H and lesser than B by 2H. and it is equal to f, right? We have to check these three conditions definitely, na? We have to check these three conditions definitely, right? If P by W is, which one, this is greater than B by 2H, right? What is the condition? P by W is greater than B by 2H, right? What is there you can say? Overturning occurs or it is safe in overturning, tell me. Overturning occurs, right? If P by W is lesser than B by 2H, what is there you can say? Overturning occurs or it is safe in overturning. It is safe in overturning, right? Now if that P by W is equal to that B by 2H, right? What is that you can say? If it is equal to that B by 2H, it is under which condition you can say? It is under this equilibrium condition, na? It is under this equilibrium condition or not? Yes, it is under this equilibrium condition, you can say. If you just observe, right? Isn't it? Got it? So like that, equilibrium means, right? What is the meaning of this equilibrium? You can say equilibrium means exactly neither failure and nor safe condition, right? If slightly greater effect is slightly greater, it will go on to the unsafe condition. If slightly the resistance is greater, it will be shifting on to the safe conditions, right? Like that. Is it clear, everyone? Got it? Okay. Shall I move to the next one? Second one. So shall I move to the next one? 78. So only individual effects will be there or combined effect also will be there, you can say. We can have this combined effect also, na? So what is that combined effect, you can see? If you just observe, if that P by W is greater than F and lesser than B by 2H, right? Which condition will occur, tell me? Only skid occurs, na? Only this skid occurs or not, right? Only this skid occurs, you can say. If you just observe, right? Suppose if that P by W will be lesser than F and this greater than B by 2H, what will happen, tell me? Which one will occur? Lesser than F means, right, a frictional resistance again is the sliding will be higher, so no sliding will occur or no skidding will occur. But B by 2H resistance is lesser and this effect is higher, right? Which one will occur, tell me? Only that overturning occurs, na? Only overturning occurs, right? Suppose if that P by W is lesser than F and lesser than B by 2H, so what is it you can say? It is safe in both overturning and this turning, na? Yes or no? Safe in both is safe in both which conditions, you can say? Safe in both conditions, na? Yes or no? Safe in both conditions, right? Overturning as well as in this skidding conditions, it will be safe, you can say, right? Absolutely, right? Got it? Is now clear now? Is now got it? Right, clear? This one is clear. But is it compulsory that it will be safe in both the conditions always? Sometimes it may not be safe in both the conditions always, no? Yes or no? Now here in this condition, in this only that continuation rate P by W will be greater than F and this greater than B by 2H, right? What is that you can say? Which failure will occur? Both will occur, na? So no, both conditions will occur obviously or not? Both will occur, right? Both will occur means it is safe in both or it is unsafe in both conditions, tell me. It is unsafe in both conditions, na? It is unsafe in both conditions, you can say. We just observe, right? It is unsafe in both conditions, right? But which one will occur first and which one will occur second, tell me? Under this only there are three possibilities you are having, right? What is the first possibility, you can say? If that small f is lesser than B by 2H, if small f is lesser than B by 2H, right, what will happen, tell me? It skids fast, right? It skids fast and then overturns, na? So skids first and then overturns, you can say, right? Skids first and then overturns, right? Why it will skids fast? Bhale Babu of engineering. Okay, right. So here what is that you can say f is lesser than b by 2 h, lesser than which one, this p by w, no? Is or no? So effect is very much higher, so that both will occur. But that skidding resistance is very much lesser compared to the overturning resistance. So it will be subjected to failure in which condition first? It is weaker in both and much more weaker in the sliding, na? Because that sliding or this skidding resistance is much more lesser, na? Very much lesser. It is weaker in both and weakest in which one, this skidding. Got it? Now, if that f is greater than this b by 2h, what does it mean? It means that f lesser than p by w and this will be lesser than this b by 2h, right? What it will result in, if you just observe? What it will result in, right? Effect is very much higher than both the resistances, means both failures will occur. But this b by 2h overturning resistance is much lesser compared to the sliding resistance. So which failure will occur first? It is weaker in both, but weakest in which one? Much more weaker or weakest in which one? Overturning, because that resistance is further lesser. So overturns first and then skids, na? So what will happen first, if you just observe? It will be subjected to this overturning first, na? So no, overturns first and then skids. Okay. Suppose under these conditions, right? What is it you can say? If f equal to that b by 2h, if f equal to that b by 2h, right? What is it you can say? That f equal to that b by 2h, but both will be lesser than which one? This p by w effect. Is now. Now what it will result in, if you just say simultaneous failure, na? So no, simultaneously occurs. Simultaneously occurs, you can say. Right now tell me, among all of them, right, which one are practically possible and which one are theoretically possible? The first one, skids first and then overturns, means your vehicle will be skidding. During this skidding, vehicle velocity will be there, and because it is in contact with the road moving, so after that overturning it is practically possible. But once overturning occurs, you don't have any contact of this vehicle with the pavement, so no moment, no velocity is there, further skidding is not possible. Okay, this is practically possible or not? Yes, this is practical. This is practical, you can say. But this second one is what? It is only theoretical, you can say, right? But practically not possible. Okay. Next, this third one, right? What is it? You can say that third one is practical, na? Third one is practical, na? Isn't it? Third one is practical, you can say. We just observe it, isn't it? Got it? Yes, now. So shall we move on to the next one, right? This is the condition we are having, you can say, right? Which equation it is? 77th point, you can 78th point, na? No. Coming to this 79th point, right? What is that general equation of this super elevation, if you just observe? So what is that general equation of this super elevation, if you just observe? That is your E plus F will be equal to, what is it you can say? That is your small V square by this GR, that is also equal to which one? This capital V square by this 127 R, na? That is a small V square by this GR, or this capital V square by this 127 R, or not capital V square by this 127 R, you can say, right? So here what is that G? It is a meter per second square acceleration due to gravity, na? Or radius of this horizontal curve in meters, and that small v velocity of the vehicular design speed in meter per second, that R will be in meters, and what is that capital V, you can say that is your kilometers per hour, na? So now that is your kilometers per hour, you can say, if you just observe, right? Is not? That is a general equation will be having, na? So now that is your general equation will be having. First of all, what is the definition of this super elevation? Super elevation, SE. You can also call it with which name? Banking. It is not state banking, online banking, offline banking. It is not banking like this. It providing a bank, right? Banking or can't, you can say. What is the symbol we are giving for this banking or this can't? Small e. So what is that small e? If you just observe, that is your tan theta, right? What is it tan theta? Capital E divided by this capital B, right? What is the capital E? Level difference between the outer edge and inner edge. What is the capital B? Width of this pavement, right? Whenever you are having this road like this, let us say just for an example, centrifugal force P is provided in this manner, and this is your outer edge and this is your which one? This inner edge. What is this level difference? Right? That is your capital A. If you just observe it, this is your B, width of this pavement, right? This is your theta, you can say. And what is that? This is your vehicle running, na? So now this is your vehicle running, right? So B is the width of this pavement, and capital A will be level difference between this outer edge and inner edge, na? Yeah, Deepak, good morning. Capital E will be the level difference between this outer edge and inner edge, na? After long time, Deepak Pandey. Right. So here what is the capital V? You can say, if you just observe, width of this pavement where? Width of pavement on which curve? If you just observe, yes, I am good. How are you? Width of pavement on this horizontal curve. What is the capital E? You can say that the capital E will be the level difference. Level difference between which one? Outer edge and this inner edge, na? Level difference between this outer edge and this inner edge, you can say, right? Got it? This is what you are having. Whenever angle is given, how can you get that angle of? Both acha hai. Very good, very good. Keep it up. Still, I remember the day when Deb and you called me, na? Yes or no? Together. That video call you made, right? On that day. 2 years back. Right. Here. Pavan Kumar, good morning. Right. IT. After gate results. You remember? This is IT 1. So now if you just observe, whenever it is, that is a generalized equation of your super elevation, you can say, right? And this is which one? You can say super elevation for this mixed traffic. Whenever it is a super elevation for this mixed traffic, if you just observe it, what is the super elevation for this mixed traffic? You can get it. You can say that mixed traffic means that only which one is there? Only fast moving vehicles are there, or only slow moving vehicles are there, or combination of both fast moving as well as slow moving will be there. Mixed traffic means, what is the meaning of this mixed traffic? Tell me everyone. Both the fast moving as well as this slow moving vehicles will be there, na? So no, both the fast moving as well as this slow moving vehicles will be there, right? So now these fast moving vehicles, whenever they are traveling, they will allow the vehicles to other vehicles to travel with higher speed, or they will not allow the other vehicles to travel with higher speed. They will not allow the other vehicles to travel with higher speed, na? Yes or no? They will not allow the other vehicles to travel with higher speed, if you just observe, right? Isn't it? E will be equal to, what is it, you can say? 0.75, right? We'll be considering which one? This is 75% of this design speed only. Why not 100%? Because in case of this mixed traffic condition, they will not be possible, nice or no? 0.75 small v whole square divided by which one? This is gr. Or in terms of capital V, how can you write this? Capital V square by this 225 r, right? Capital V square by which one? Capital V square by which one? This is 225 r, you can say, if you just observe, right? One sec. Yes, 225. 254 will come in case of what? 254 will come in case of SSD. Okay, you have to be careful. Yeah, happy Holi, Adarsh, Dakhar, Messi. Okay, yeah. So that is what, right? Same, na? Capital V means kmph value, R is in meters radius, small v means it is in meter per second, R is in meters, G is in meter per second square, you can say, right? Now, whenever it is mentioned as this equilibrium, okay, right? What is that you can say? Equilibrium super elevation, right? Equilibrium super elevation, or you can also characterize which one? This is a balanced super elevation, no? Equilibrium super elevation or this balanced super elevation, it is which one? This is a hands free condition or not? Hands free condition, you can say. Whenever you go for this hands free condition, at what is it you can say? If you just observe, that is your E equilibrium or this E balance will be equal to which one? Same, that is simply that V square by this GR or capital V square by which one? This 127R. So for this super elevation, for this equilibrium or this balanced super elevation, what does it tell me? For this super elevation equal to that equilibrium super elevation or this balanced super elevation, what conditions will occur? Tell me if you just observe. Hands free conditions will occur. Na? Hands free condition will occur, right? What is the meaning of this hands free condition? You can say hands free condition is nothing but your pressure on inner wheel. Yes, no? No need to use the pressure on inner wheel. Uh, yeah, pressure on inner wheel is equal to which one? This pressure on outer wheel. Pressure or this load or this reaction, right? You can use any one. Okay, pressure on the inner wheel, pressure, load, or which one? Reaction. On inner wheel is equal to the pressure or this load or this reaction on which one you can say? On this outer wheel. So whenever this pressure and this reaction are balanced, so hands free condition means do you need to steer the vehicle or no need to steer the vehicle? No need to steer the vehicle. No? No need to steer vehicle, right? No need to steer vehicle means that what will happen? Vehicle takes turn automatically. No? Vehicle takes turn automatically. AUTOMATICALLY, right? Vehicle takes turn which one? Vehicle takes turn automatically if you just observe, right? Got it? Right, note this and tell me. Right, clear this one? It's now? Now, we'll be going for the next one, right? What is it number? Point number 82. This is your 83. We can go for. Now, what is that? Maximum allowable speed. Maximum allowable speed, right? Without any super elevation, right? Without any, which one? This is super elevation, right? Without any super elevation means that only which one is present? Only which one is present? Only friction is present enough. Only that friction will be present or not, right? That super elevation is not present means that only friction will be present, you can say, if you just observe, right? So means E plus F equal to, that is V square by this GR, right? Or capital V square by which one? This 127R. Now coming to this state, what will happen? That super elevation is 0 means, so that whenever the speed increases, F increases. But are we okay to increase, are we allowed to increase the friction beyond this F maximum? No. So therefore we have to restrict the speed to this VA, right? So what is the VA allowable speed? VA small VA will be equal to under root F maximum into that G into R. And what is the capital VA? You can say under root F maximum into that 127 R na? Son, or 127 into that F maximum into that R, you can say 127 into that F maximum into that R, you can say, if you just read, that is what. Got it? No. So is it okay to provide any value of this super elevation, or it is not okay to provide any value of super elevation? That is super elevation. What is that minimum value of super elevation? You can say limits of super elevation, right? Okay, what is it? You can say limits of super elevation. The first and foremost limit, right? Whenever it is a maximum limit or this minimum limit, what is the minimum value of this super elevation? You can say minimum value of this super elevation is nothing but your camber, na? Camber. What is the purpose of this one? It is with respect to drainage point of view, no? To take care of this drainage. To take care of this drainage, right? To take care of this drainage, right? What is the concept? We just observe. We have to provide super elevation is equal to the camber, na? Now, super elevation, what is it? Super elevation? It should not be greater than this maximum limits. For which purpose you can say? As per IRC, right? What is the purpose? Tell me. Super elevation should not be greater than this E maximum. As per IRC, for which purpose you can say? As per IRC, it is mainly to avoid what? It is mainly to avoid this toppling. Okay. Mainly to avoid this toppling or this turning of which one? This toppling or turning of which one you can say? Toppling or turning of this slow moving vehicles. In which condition? In mixed traffic condition, na? Toppling or turning of vehicles in mixed traffic conditions, right? Like that. Okay, clear this one? So in the next slide I will be writing those values. Don't worry. What are the maximum limits of this super elevation we have to take under different conditions? Okay. Done with this one. Written. Okay, actually I thought these slides will be sufficient enough. One sec. 4 more slides we have to add for this. Right. This is 84th point, na? So what are the E maximum limits? If you just observe it, what are the E maximum limits you can say? That E maximum for these various conditions, na? So, no, urban road and all these things, na? So, no. So E maximum for first one. Whenever it is an urban road, na? What is the value of this E maximum? We have to go for this 4%, right? Second one, if it is a plain and a rolling terrain, if you just consider, whenever it is a plain and a rolling terrain, right? What is the E maximum you are getting? 7%, na? And what is the third one? You can see if you just observe, it is your hilly or this mountainous terrain. In case of this hilly or this mountainous terrain, right, what is the concept? 10%, right? Now, whenever it is a hilly terrain with a snowbound, hilly terrain with this snowbound, right, what is the concept? That is again is 7%, na? That is again 7% we have to consider, you can say, right? 4% means what is that? 4%? 0.04 equal to that 1 in 25, na? Now, 0.07 is equal to that 1 in 15 approximately, na? 10% means 0.1, it is equal to that 1 in 10 approximately now. So 7% means that 0.07 is equal to that 1 in 15. Got it? Clear? No. Right. So now whenever you are going for this designs now, so what is it, you can say maximum allowable speed. Maximum allowable speed for which purpose? For conditions with what conditions we are having? For these conditions with the super elevation not greater than this E maximum and friction not greater than which one? This F maximum, right? And friction not greater than this F maximum, right? What is it, you can say? E max plus this F max equal to what is that? If you just observe that VA square by this GR na equal to capital VA square by this 127R, right? Capital VA square by this 127R, we can write it, right? Then what is that small VA or this capital VA, we can get it? That small VA allowable speed in meter per second, right? How much you can get it? You can get it as like G into that R into E max plus what? F maximum. And what is the capital VA? If you just say that capital VA will be equal to under root, what is the, you can say that is your 127 into that R into that E maximum plus this F maximum na, is that no? Like that. Okay, this is how we are getting, right? Under which conditions? Under super elevation is provided, friction is provided, and these are not supposed to exceed the maximum limits, is not? Under this condition, maximum speed limit. This is a speed limit under which condition? Is somewhere. This is a where somewhere we have written na? This is the speed limit under which condition? 83 point. No super elevation is there, only friction is there, right? Here super elevation and friction both are there. Is not clear? Shall I move to the next point, right? 86th point. We'll be going for this 86th point. You can say, right, everyone, shall I? Right. So here, what is that ruling minimum radius if you just observe? Ruling minimum radius, right? What is that ruling minimum radius? R ruling minimum na? R ruling minimum, right? What is that R ruling minimum? Tell me. That is your small v square by which one? This G into E max plus this F max equal to what is it, you can say capital V square divided by which one? This 127 into that E max plus this F max. Okay, like that we can get it, right? So if you wanted to get this ruling minimum radius, right, what is the speed we have to substitute? That speed must be this ruling minimum radius now. That speed must be this ruling minimum radius na. Sorry, speed must be ruling minimum ruling design speed na. Whenever you are going for this ruling design speed, the radius will be ruling minimum radius, right? Ruling design speed you have to use to get which one? This ruling minimum radius, right? Got it? Similarly, what is the next one? Absolute minimum radius, right? What is that absolute minimum radius? What is that absolute minimum radius? Or absolute minimum will be equal to, right? What is it, you can say same small v square by which one? This is G into E max plus F maximum, or it is equal to what is it, you can say that is your capital V square by same equation. Is there any difference in the equation? There is no difference in the equation, right? 127 into that E max plus this F maximum, right? So what is the speed we have to substitute to get this absolute minimum radius? Minimum design speed we have to substitute now. There are two design speeds. Do you remember? What are the two design speeds if you remember? Ruling design speed 98th percentile value and minimum design speed na yes or no lesser than that, right? Got it? Now here minimum radius beyond which what you can say? Beyond which no super elevation is required. Means if you provide this radius na super elevation is not required, but when super elevation is not provided, right, camber must be there na, definitely camber will serve the purpose of super elevation. Camber will serve the purpose of which one? This is super elevation, you can say. Camber will serve the purpose of the super elevation, right? Yes, now. So what is that R minimum you have to go for then now? That R minimum we have to take it as 0.75 into that small v whole square divided by which one? This is G into capital C, or capital V square by which one? What is it you can say? That is your 225 C now. What is the C value? C is nothing but your camber, right? What is the C you can say? C is nothing but your camber. It is not 88th percentile, so it is different for different conditions, right? That is why there is no value given. But ruling design speed will be your 98th percentile speed only. But this is, but minimum design speed need not be, okay? Minimum design speed need not. Here camber only 88th point, it is camber only provided and no super elevation, okay? Camber only provided, there is no super elevation provided, you can say. Camber will be serving the purpose of the super elevation, right? Why camber is provided? Because to take care of this drainage, na? Even though super elevation is not required, camber is must, definitely, right? Camber is 100% compulsory or not? Yes, absolutely. Okay, note this and tell me. Clear this one, everyone? 88 point. 89th point, right? What is that P by W? You can say centrifugal ratio. Centrifugal ratio, or you can also call it with which name if you just observe? You can also call it as this impact factor. Na? Centrifugal ratio, or you can also call it as which one? This impact factor if you just observe, right? So it is better we should have the higher value of this centrifugal ratio, or lesser value you can say. It is better we should have this lesser centrifugal ratio or at P by W, that should not be greater than which one? This 1 by 4 for what? Highway horizontal curves. Highway horizontal curves means it is a road related, na? Should not be greater than 1 by 4 for this highway horizontal curves, right? And it should not be greater than which one? This 1 by 8 for which one? Railway horizontal curves. Railway horizontal curves, it should not be greater than this 1 by 8, right? Now, whenever you are going for this, right, the different methods of this attainment of the super elevation is there, na? Is that no? Suppose when a rotation is with respect to this inner edge, what is that a rise of outer edge? Tell me. That a rise of outer edge is equal to that capital A, that will be equal to that small a into that capital B, okay? Now, whenever rotation is with respect to this outer edge, means it is a rise of outer edge or it is a fall of inner edge? Tell me. It is a fall of inner edge, right? Inner edge only will be falling, na? Fall of inner edge, right? What is it? You can say that a capital E will be equal to that small e into that B only. Got it? Now, when a rotation is with respect to this center line, what is that? You can say both the rise and fall will takes place now. Rise of outer edge equal to that fall of inner edge will be equal to, right? What is it? You can say that is a capital E by 2 now. Capital E by 2 is nothing but your small e into that capital B by 2, right? Got it? Clear? Isn't it? Like that will be having, right? So once these are over, tell me, we'll try to move on to the next one. Right? Right. This is the 10th slide, and what is it? 91st point, na? When rotation with respect to this inner edge, rotation with respect to inner edge, it is preferred by default, na? It is a by default method, na? Now rotation with respect to this outer edge, it is by default preferred as per IRC or not? By default preferred method as per this IRC. Rotation with respect to outer edge, right? It is preferred or not preferred? Tell me. It is not preferred, right? Why it is not preferred? Due to this drainage problem, na? Due to this drainage problem, this method is not preferred or not? Now rotation with respect to center line, this is also preferred in general or this is also not preferred in general? Tell me. This is also not preferred in general, but so this is not preferred at all. Okay, rotation with respect to outer edge is not preferred at all, but rotation with respect to center line is not preferred in general. Means some specific conditions it can be preferred. Now when it is preferred, when economy is needed, na? Economy is required, right? Economy is required means, right, what is the economy? Length of this transition curve will be lesser only, no? And balancing of earthwork happens, na? Balancing of earthwork happens, and the length of transition curve also becomes lesser, na? Within this lesser length of transition curve itself, right, we can get which one? This we can introduce the full super elevation. We can introduce this full super elevation if you just observe, right? What is it? Got it now? Is it clear? Is it clear now, this one? Right. Now coming to this, right, what is it? You can say minimum length of this horizontal curve for which purpose? You can say minimum length of this horizontal curve, how much we have to take it? This is for this applicable only applied for what? This condition is only applied for which one? This that deflection angle lesser than or equal to that 5 degree only, no? Delta is the symbol we are using for this deflection angle, right? So what is the L minimum? You can say that the minimum length of curve is 150 meters for what? For this delta equal to that 5 degree, right? And this value will be increased or this decreased, right? This is increased by which one? This 30 meters for every what? Increased by this 30 meters for every which one? This for every 1 degree decrease, right? For every 1 degree decrease in this deflection angle, right? For every 1 degree decrease in this deflection angle, you can say, right? Just for an example, right? What is it? You can say, what is the main purpose of this one? To avoid kink only, na? What is the main purpose of this minimum length provided? It is mainly to avoid kinks, na? Due to this very small curves formation. So for this delta equal to the 2 degree, what is the L minimum we have to go for? Tell me. 150 meters plus which one? 5 to 2 means 3 degree decrease, right? 3 degree decrease into which one? This is 30, na? How much it comes to be? 150 plus this 90 will be your 210 meters, na? 150 plus this 90 will be your 210 meters. Okay, right, like that. So like that we have to select, right? Is it clear everyone now? horizontal curve and this super elevation. Is everything clear? Horizontal curve and this super elevation, everything is here clear. R equal L equal to that R delta we are having, right? So this whenever this delta is lesser and R is also lesser, if the delta is higher, that L also will be higher, you can say, right? So this 92 point, right, what happens you can say is, whenever these are very normal curves are there, right, the deflection angle is very smaller. This is your very much a smaller deflection angle is there. Now whenever you are providing a horizontal curve, right, deflection angle is smaller means what will happen, that the length of this horizontal curve also comes lesser, is not Rishikesh? Whenever the length of horizontal curve comes lesser, right, this small length of this horizontal curve will come into picture. So whenever you are providing this small length of this horizontal curve, it will be resulting in which one, this kink kind of situation. Very small length if you provide, it will result in this kink kind of this situation, right? To avoid this kink kind of situation, what is that we need to do? To avoid this kink kind of situation, what is that we need to do? It is better we have to provide this length, or it is better we have to provide this higher length, because right, it is better we have to provide this higher length, it is better we have to provide this higher length, right? Got it now? Understood? So smooth flow of these vehicles and smooth movement of these vehicles is possible, right? Got it now? Yes, no? You are facing a lot of net issue. Okay, no problem. Clear now? Shall I move to the 93 point? Yeah. This is actually next chapter, that is your extra widening, right? Chapter 6 will be going for, that is your extra widening, right? Is it not that extra widening? That half of this extra widening on this outer edge side, half of this extra widening on this inner edge side, if you are providing like this, right? This is your which one? This width of the pavement, capital W. Original payment, right? Now the new width of this payment will be this capital B, na? Yes or no? Clear? 92 points gets over. This is your 12th. 93 point if you just consider. So what is it? 93 point. This is your straight line if you just observe. This is your curve, you can say. Now, so whenever your vehicle is moving on, whenever your vehicle is moving on this road, na, right, what happens? There is a possibility that when it is taking a turn, this back part may be subjected to this this back side of your vehicle may be going outside of this road, na? Yes or no? So this is your off tracking of this vehicle or not, isn't it? Off tracking of one vehicle, right? What is the meaning of this off tracking? Moving outside. What is the off tracking of this one vehicle, right? Let us consider this L is the length of this vehicle, you can say, right? Off tracking of this one vehicle is equal to the L square by this 2R, na? Now off tracking of this N vehicles will be how much, you can say? That is your NL square by this 2R, na? NL square by this 2R or not? Yes, no? No. So to take care of this, right, what is the mechanical widening? Tell me. Mechanical or this off tracking widening? What is the meaning of this mechanical or this off tracking widening? Because this is to take care of which one? This off tracking effect only, no? Now tell me, what is that off tracking widening? WM, you can say. Same as that of your off tracking only, right? NL square by which one? This 2R. This is for how many lanes if you just observe? This is for this n number of lanes, na? N lane carriageway is there, whenever it is at n lane carriageway is there, what is it you can say? For this n lane carriageway is there means this is how we have to go for, na? WM, it is meters, or it is in meters, right? What is that L, you can say? You have to substitute in meters, right? L is nothing but your length of this wheelbase or length of the vehicle, na? Now, psychological widening. What is the psychological widening? You consider that is your WPS will be equal to how much? Capital V by which one? This is a 9.5 root R. Okay, or approximately you can take it as which one? This is 0.1 capital V by which one? This is root R, you can say, okay, like that. Now the WPS will be getting in meters, right? R you have to substitute in which units? Radius of this horizontal curve in meters. That capital V design speed we have to substitute in which units? kmph na. So this is for what? This is for which one? Okay, this is for which one? For any number of lanes na. For any number of lanes, right? Whether it is a single lane, 2 lane, 4 lane, 5 lane, right? How many number of lanes are there? It is like this only, right? So can we go for multiplication with n? No, we don't go for this multiplication with n here, right? This is what, right? Okay, clear this one? This is for any number of lanes, you can say. Clear now? Now what is the total extra widening if you just observe? What is the total extra widening? What is the total extra widening? That Wm will be equal to which one you can say? Mechanical widening plus this is psychological widening na. So what is the mechanical widening plus this the total Wt na? So no, it is total. Or simply We will write it, okay. Where it has gone, white color came, one sec. We. So what is the We will be equal to? Mechanical widening is nothing but your NL square by this 2R plus what is it you can say? Capital V by this 9.5 root R na? Capital V by this 9.5 this root R, right? Both together we will be adding na? Yes or no? Like that. Now, what is the point you can say? Whenever it is a sharp horizontal curve, right? What is it we will go for? For sharp horizontal curves, right? What is it we need to consider? Tell me. For this sharp horizontal curves with the radius lesser than or equal to that 50 meters, right? What is it you can say? Entire extra width, right? Where is it we have to provide? Entire extra width should be provided. Entire extra width should be provided on inner edge side. So what is the entire extra width should be provided on this inner edge side, you can say? So here it is like this, let us say. So what is, one sec. So this is your original width of this one, and entire extra width, right, where we are supposed to provide on this inner edge side only now. So means on the horizontal curve, right, we have to provide on this inner edge side like this, right? What is this extra portion you can say? That is your We, okay? Total width comes to be how much? Right? That is your W plus We. What is the W plus this We? We can say, we can represent it as, you can write it as which one? This is a B, capital B, you can say. Right, in case of this sharp horizontal curves, entire extra width is to be provided on which side? You can say it is only provided on this inner edge side, like that, okay? So that a capital B will be equal to what is it you can say? That is your W plus this We, right? Clear? Right, note this and tell me. Now 97th one, 14th slide, if you take that 97th one, right? What is this 97th one? You can say here it is your for gentle curves, right? What is the meaning of this gentle curves? For gentle curves means, right, what is that you can say? Radius greater than this 50 meters now. What is that? Extra widening, right? We will be which one? This equally distributed WE will be which one? This equally distributed on which one? Equally distributed on inner edge and outer edge, right? Like that. So like this diagram, like this, inner edge and outer edge both will be distributing. No, that is what is this, right? This is your W, you can say. What is this one? This is your WE by 2. And what is this one? This is your WE by 2. Yes, now can you say? Now what is the total width? If you just observe that the total width will be B now. And what is the total width capital B? You can say that is your W plus this WE will be having, or not? W plus this WE will be having, right? Like that. Okay, clear? Is it clear now? Now here extra width values as per IRC we'll write, and we'll write 1 point. Then extra width will be over. We'll close after that. Okay. As per IRC. So as per this IRC, right, what is that extra width values we have to provide, right? That is your radius in meters now. Radius in meters, right, lesser than or equal to that 20 meters. 21 to this 40 meters. Next 41 to this 60 meters. Next 61 to this 100 meters. Next 101 to this 300 meters. Next greater than 300 meters, right? These are the different conditions we are having, you can say, right? Now whenever it is for this single lane, okay, and whenever it is for this 2 lane, if you just observe what are the values. So this is your 0.9 meters, right? 1.5 meters, 0.6 meters, and same here 1.5 meters only. And again this is your 0.6 meters, right, and 1.2 meters. So here nil, okay, nil and nil means for this single lane, when radius is greater than 60 meters, right, do you provide an extra width? No extra width will be provided, right? So this is your 0.9 meters, right? This is your 0.6 meters, and what is the considered? This is your nil, right? Means for a 2 lane, when radius is greater than 300 meters, don't provide. But for the single lane, when radius is greater than 0.6 meter itself, don't provide. Na? So now got it now? Clear? Right. So here, what is that? You can say, if you just observe this point, whenever it is for this single lane, for this single lane, radius greater than this 300 meters now. Sorry, radius greater than 60 meters now. Radius greater than this 60 meters, right? No need to provide extra width. Okay. And for this double lane, whenever it is a double lane, right, what is it you can say? Radius greater than this 300 meters now. No need to provide this extra width, right? That is about your one, you can say, right? Clear now, everyone? This is clear? Noted, all of you? These things are noted, everyone? Clear, everyone? Right. So shall I close the session? Everything is clear, all of you? Is everything clear, all of you? Shall I close the session? Right, I'll be closing the session, and tomorrow what we'll be doing? Tomorrow we'll be doing at the same time. We'll be doing which one? This curve resistance and transition current. Which topics are left with? You can say curve resistance will be there, setback distance will be there, transition curve will be there. No? So curve resistance, setback will complete, and transition curve we may start. We'll see. Okay. After all the geometric designs are over, again we'll be starting which one? This live test. Okay. Got it now? So this month completely we'll do the quick revision only every day, and after this are over now, we'll be starting the live test, or in between I'll be taking the live test at some other time. Okay, is that clear everyone? Shall I close? I'll be closing the session, right? Thank you all of you. Any doubts for anyone? Yeah, this class will be regularly available, right? Every day it is going on, right? But we have got some 3 days gap, but every day at this time only it will be there. 7:45 a.m. only these classes will be there every day. Okay. Yes, regularly. Already this is seventh live test. This is seventh quick revision session. Previously, live test also some 10 are like that. Okay, we are done. Clear? Thank you. Thank you. Have a good day. Thank you. Have a good day, everyone. Thank you.